Hey guys, welcome back. I'm super excited. I've got this object tarped behind me. It's a surprise for the kids. They don't know about it at all. I've been planning this for over a month and a half, and it's almost go time. This is gonna be so fun. What, you guys wanna know what it is before they know? Oh, I can't do that. Come on, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. I want a place I can set this camera. I have a GoPro set up right there. I don't wanna have the camera in my hands at all, so I'm gonna try to find a place to position this to try to capture it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run in and grab a tripod, like a little one, little hidden one, hide it in the grass over here or something like that. They're due in any minute. I'm actually out of time. It took longer than expected to get this set up. All right, I've got the camera set up back in the brush. There's actually weeds all over the place here. This will keep it more natural. I don't want them to see a camera. Otherwise they may, they may shy away or something. We want to capture it raw capture. All right, I'm gonna double check the GoPro. They're due here any second. I'm probably gonna make something up like, oh, come check this out. I got like a, I don't know, new inflatable raft for the pool or something. Well, that'd be pretty awesome too. I don't know, I'll think of something. I'll tell them one thing, and then when I pull it back, bam, it's gonna happen. I just found a better spot for the GoPro. I actually put it inside, so when I reveal the tarp, it'll be facing right at them. It's brilliant. I love it. Okay, they're here. They just pulled up. I'm gonna go get them. Question for you guys. Are you ready, Wait? Are you ready to have the coolest summer ever?
Wow, look at that.
What do you think? You guys are already ready to drive. That took like 2 seconds. Connor, you're getting buckled up already.
I don't know, safety first.
This thing is brand new. It has never ran. It has never been driven. I feel like we gotta go through some safety training before we turn you loose. Some basic training here. You ready for some basic training? Steering wheel, obviously, durr. Gas pedal, brake pedal. All right, Dale, you're flying through the woods. A deer busts out. What pedal do you push? Nice. All right, you're dead stop. There's nothing to do, and you wanna go forward. What pedal do you push? Alright. Last thing. This is the last and probably most important thing.
What?
You guys are driving. You're going too fast. You're pushing on the brake, but it doesn't stop. What's going on? It should stop, right? What do? Kill switch. You flip that down and everything will shut off. Switch to on. The motor won't start if it's not on.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, snap. Nice. All right, let's see if I can get in here. Oh yeah, plenty of room for me. Awesome, let's do this. There's bugs everywhere. No reverse. We're in the jungle now. Yes. Yes. Here we go! Kill switch works! The paths back here are so destroyed. The winter was actually pretty brutal on my woods, and well, the paths are impassable. That didn't take too long, and the choice is clear. I have to chainsaw this one. Blockade 1 down. All right, well, I'm getting some good paths here. I may have just had a dead tree covered in poison oak land on my arm, so I'm gonna go jump in the pool and try and clean up. It's so dusty back here. Tons of time has passed. I was in the pool. I was back for like another 2 hours clearing brush, and my camera, I had it sitting on the mower and it was vibrating. Right now I'm on my original camera. It still worked when I replaced it. That's what I'm filming with right now. Look at this camera. This is just hanging. I haven't turned it on yet to see if it works. Here we go. Looks good. This gives it a new dimension of positioning, I guess. Now it rotates. I did find the screw, amazingly enough, in the little cubby. And look how tiny it is. I don't even know. This thing is tiny. So I'm gonna see if I can find a screwdriver small enough and fix this thing real quick. Hinge. I should probably put Loctite on this. I think we're good. Ah, no, it's going in. We're good. There we go. Sweet. All right, switching back to the other camera. I want to show you something. Dale was gonna pull start the go-kart, and before we finished our safety briefing, I wasn't able to tell him what the muffler was and that it's hot. So he sets his hand down right on the muffler, and I'm just gonna show you because the logo is, like the logo marks are kind of burnt into his hand. It's bad. It's not, I mean, it's not horrible. All right, here we go. Oh. So I don't know if you can see this, but the wrinkled areas were logos, exactly. And now it's just like wrinkled skin from all the way up on his fingertips. Yeah, so his hand got all messed up. Did it hurt?
Not a bit.
All right, well, I've spent at least five and a half hours cleaning these paths today, so let's do a walkthrough. I want to show you what I've done. I've worked really hard on this. Who would have known buying a go-kart would have been so much work? Yeah, so he went to start it, and he laid his hand, like rest his hand on here to grab the pull start, and man, it got him. Yeah, so I cleared past all the way through here. It goes all the way back, winds around. I'm pretty big in this thing. When you take turns, this bar digs into my legs so bad. A simple solution for this, you take a pool noodle, slit it down the middle, and it wraps around these steel bars, and it's really comfortable. We're definitely gonna get some yellow pool noodle on this baby. Let's start this tour. All these paths were not here. I made these so far. We gotta put a pool noodle on that. Ah, it's killing my leg. Perfect. All right, here's a quick little trick. Right out of high school, I learned to weld, and I made about 3 go-karts. So this is just a little tip you can do. Just gonna cut it right about here. Slit it down the middle, and then use a little rope or some zip ties to lock it on, and you've got really nice padding. You can do it all down all these bars. That way if your head or arm or something hits it, it's nice and soft. And there you go, you're tied on. It's not gonna come off, and it's nice and padded. How's it feel, Dale? Like imagine you're leaning super fast on that. Uh-huh.
And it looks cool too.
It sure does. Yeah, and if you accent that in blue and
ooh,
orange.
Blue would have been awesome.
That pool noodle makes all the difference. That go-kart's fun. When we were kids, we were not allowed on power sports, period. Our neighbors had a mini bike, never allowed to ride it. Our friends had 3-wheelers, never allowed on them. That ban was up when I was about maybe, I don't know, I think maybe 12 years old. Roman got a go-kart. It was like this really old school, no roll cage, kind of like, it wasn't an on-road, but it wasn't really an off-road, no suspension, almost just like a steel rectangle with a motor and wheels. Roman's go-kart that was black, it was so bad, and it never maintenance. I don't think it ever got an oil change in like 5 years. I remember we actually rigged up just vice grips onto the throttle cable down by our side, and instead of using the gas pedal, we would hold these vice grips and pull on the cable because it probably snapped off the pedal or something and no one knew how to fix it. I remember this one time, one of Roman's friends, it was a kid down the road, had this huge, awesome go-kart that he brought down, and it was super cool, and he actually let me drive it. I'm driving this thing, and it's like this tank, man. You can just run over brush and weeds and stuff. Well, the throttle cable sticks, and it's just going full speed. I'm scared to death, right? I'm like, oh no, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking like, is this thing gonna flip? Am I gonna hit a tree or what? So I'm just flying through the backyard. I just go straight into the cornfield to try to slow me down. And I went like maybe 15 feet before that thing stopped. Full, huge corn stalks. When I finally stopped, the motor stalled out and died. Everyone was running. We ended up having to like drag the thing backwards. But yeah, the cornfield stopped me safely, and it scared the crap out of me. And then I worked for like a full summer, and I bought a awesome go-kart, which is still around to this day. We ended up selling it to some uncles, and they sold it, and they sold it to some other uncles and cousins, and they've rebuilt it and refixed it, and it is still operational, I believe, today, which is insane. So guys, I have spent a ton of time chainsawing and brushing, and you know, I'm pretty worn out. We're gonna go ahead and fire up movie line trivia right now. In case you didn't know, the last video's correct answer was Black Sheep. In the style of this video, the movie line goes something a little like this. I did not send you to go-kart camp. All right, that's the line. It may be hard. Write in the comments below what movie you think it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.